Yo, 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 we're back.
Back in action.
We're missing in action, but we're back. Back from Mexico City.
Mexico City, back-to-back Skyline.
Damn.
And Beyond Wonderland next.
Coming up.
Then you got Coachella, EDC Las Vegas. It is officially festival season, and we just kicked it off. It's active.
2026, man. It's been great to us. It's been really, really good lately.
We need Carl's Jr. to tap in with us for Beyond Wonderland. We're trying to help you guys run it up at that booth, that activation you guys are having. Carl's Jr., tap in with us. We love your hamburgers and your milkshakes and your branding.
Who the heck is running that account, man? What's the point of having a business email if no one answers it? No one gets back to us?
Carl's Jr., tap in.
Hey, you're missing out. You're missing in action.
Yeah, so we got Beyond Wonderland coming up, bro. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big this year.
So if you're going to Beyond Wonderland, this is your podcast.
Let's do it.
This is the one that you're gonna get all the secrets.
It's always been my favorite Insomniac Wonderland event. The first one I went to was back in 2012.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro. It's been what? 14 years?
14 years
14
in the
years?
making, yeah.
14 years since my first Beyond Wonderland. And that Beyond Wonderland, bro, was special. Like, anybody that went to that Beyond Wonderland will tell you it's probably one of the greatest Beyond Wonderlands to ever happen. Mm-hmm. They had a State of Trance by Armin van Buuren takeover stage. It was raining and the rave went crazy. Like, it was such a phenomenal Beyond Wonderland that OG ravers will tell you it's still one of the greatest events to ever happen.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's gonna be at Coachella, actually.
Armin van Buuren?
Yeah, I saw the lineup.
He's a legend, bro.
He's one of the OGs.
Yeah. His name still carries so much weight, and I know he's doing like one of the after parties too at Coachella, so it's crazy to still see him in the game. And he's one of those artists where back from 10, 15, 20 years, his name still carries so much weight. He's even doing his A State of Trance brand, the one that they had at that Beyond Wonderland. His A State of Trance brand is doing a face-to-face with John Summit in Poland this year, bro.
He's one of the OGs. He's been in the business for a long time, and he's one of those DJs that only focuses on his thing, you know?
Yeah.
I've never heard anything bad about the guy or having beef with anybody.
That's true.
He minds his own business. It's all about the music.
Yeah, bro.
And you just gotta keep it up and keep going.
That's the answer, is like just being all about the craft. And I think that even DJs today, even artists, anybody that's in the rave scene, whether you're making clothing, whether you're making music, like that's just always the answer, is putting in the work and getting back to the work. And then the reward is more work.
Facts.
I've learned that myself, bro, is that it's all about the work. It's all about the craft. It's all about the build. And it's always like you do one thing and the reward is you get to create and build and take things to the next level.
There's always a saying that goes around, right? Follow your passion, follow your passion. But people fail to tell you why you should follow your passion.
Yeah.
The way we work, the way we live in this society, we earn money based on value. And the only way you get value is by getting good at things. That's why at your job, the longer you're there, the more efficient you become. Therefore, you get more money. They give you a raise. Even in business too, the better you get at what you do, the more you can charge.
I never thought about that, but that's facts.
The way I see it, when they tell you follow your passion, it goes back to the same thing, that the only way to get good at things is by investing time on them.
Yeah.
So that people that invest the most time in anything would eventually get good at, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Therefore, the people that really take it to this next level are that people have passion for it, because it's no longer a job for them to spend time on those things because they enjoy doing them.
It's true.
So when you say, it goes back to the work, if you enjoy the work, you get rewarded with more work because that's the thing that you enjoy doing. What do you think Beyond Wonderland is so special? Because for me, it's was my first rave I've ever attended, and
Awesome.
Also one of my favorite ones. What do you think makes it so special?
I think compared to like an EDC or a Nocturnal or an Escape or a Countdown or just even all these other different brands that you see in Southern California. The thing that makes Beyond Wonderland so special and unique is that it's really the kickoff to festival season in March, the start of spring, and then the theme is always very like Wonderland vibes, where it's like you got the Mad Hatter vibes, you got the mushrooms, you have the decor of just that Wonderland fantasy theme where it's very imagination based. The outfits very rave centric, and from the first time that I went in 2012 to today, it's very vivid. Let your imagination run wild with the outfits. Come here, have fun, multi genre. There's a little bit of everything for everybody, from the bass music to the techno to the house to the hardcore. So that is what separates it. It's not like the biggest like hard summer where people are like, oh, it's gonna be here with people that are not ravers. It's very rave centric, very multi genre, very imagination on the outfits, and that's what I think makes Beyond Wonderland stand out so much. Kick off the festival season, imagination. Come here, have a good time, listen to all these different electronic music genres.
That's I couldn't describe it better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the season, the months, it makes it so special, right? And like you said, it kicks off literally the festival season.
Yes.
But for those people that don't know what Beyond Wonderland is,
It's a major electronic music festival, multi-stage, high production value, with artists in the electronic music space from emerging, because a lot of DJs have had their breakthrough and playing at the art carts, to some of the biggest names in electronic music. So you have a little bit of everything, from people that are putting in work trying to get their name out there to the biggest names that are like headliners, and in between you have hard style, you have techno, you have house music, you have bass music, you have trance music. So all these different genres have different styles of people that consume the music, that are into the music. And the best way that I can describe Beyond Wonderland is that if you've ever wanted to experience an electronic music event, like a rave on a big scale, to see what the culture and what the talk is all about, this is the perfect event to go to, because you're going to be immersed in rave electronic music culture. It's literally people that are super into this culture that go to this event specifically, which is what I think also makes it cool, is that you're going to find people that are very much about this lifestyle and about this music that go to this. So that can be a good thing if you've never been to a Wonderland, if you've never been to an Insomniac event, if you've never been to any electronic music event. It's the perfect way to just throw yourself, immerse yourself in the culture, and see what it is that everybody's talking about when it comes to these kind of events.
you nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it. That mine, I think
How was your first experience?
it was 2022. That first time I went was the first time I ever been to any music festival at all.
Yeah.
And for me, was shocking because I have this stigma about music festivals, right? There's
Yeah.
always a stigma.
Definitely.
I went there. I was fascinated, to be honest with you. I was really fascinated. Thought it was cool.
Yeah.
That was super cool seeing everybody. Everybody was so nice. I remember, bro, any music festival you attend, this is a workout.
Yeah.
So it was my first time going. I remember sitting there, was gonna take a break, and people would pass by. It's like, "You okay? You okay?" I was literally wanted to take a nap because I was super tired. But everybody were like, "Oh, we just want to check that you okay." Everybody would pass by, offer you the gum, or like, how people walk around with the fan.
Yeah.
Started like stopping by, and then like,
That's awesome.
what do you call it? The fan you or
Yeah,
what we say?
the fan clacking.
Yeah. So they were like, do it on you. Then you go to the crowd. I really had an amazing time. I think from that time, a year from there, I was going to every single rave, brother. I was like, I got hooked.
Damn.
And I heard that from you. Once you go,
Yeah.
you can't stop going.
Yeah. So
They're super fun.
especially like people that have never been to one that want to go to an electronic music event. Beyond Wonderland is definitely an event that I would say is a good first time event to go to. And like you just said, like once you go, you get hooked, and then you're like, when's the next one? When's the next one? When's the next one? And you just fall in love with the culture.
Yeah, I fell in love with the culture, the music. I, I like certain stages. I'm more of a I like house music. I like
Yeah,
Afrobeat music. I know there's
nice.
some stages where like it's a hardcore
Yeah.
and it's like pa, pa, the whole time. That's not my theme, but I went to every single one of the stages. Besides that, I always wanted to get involved
Yeah.
into the music scene, and I was doing photos and videos. So I was like, you know what? I want to do this, and little by little, destiny, the universe,
Yeah.
God, life, whatever you want to call it, he's be taking me closer and closer. Now I work in the scene.
Heck
We
yeah.
do things together. It was just crazy now that I look back and on hindsight, because I remember going, I was it'd be cool to do videos here to be part of it.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. It's fun. Whoever goes to the raves and doesn't have a good time around, you're doing it wrong.
That's true.
Come hang out with us.
I like that. Throw on some XXXDCD and come hang
Yeah,
out with us.
yeah.
I like that.
Come with us at Beyond. What would be the couple tips you can give people?
So, three of the biggest tips that I have for Beyond Wonderland, if you're going for your first time or if you're a veteran raver, these are tips that are going to be helpful. Tip number one, make sure that you pay for parking in one of the designated lots, or there's parking lots around the venue where people charge you to park $20 and they watch your car all night. Do not park in the streets, because there is a good chance you will get your windows smashed. And if you have valuables, make sure that the valuables are hidden, or make sure you leave those valuables in your hotel. Do not leave valuables. Do not leave valuables showing in your car. And do not park in the streets and be cheap and get your window smashed over $20. This is free game, guys. Tip number two, make sure you have like a fanny pack, a bag that is secure to your chest. Don't go leaving your most valuable items in your pockets. Phone theft is common at this event, specifically because, people with bad intentions know that a lot of people go to these kind of events and they go in there like doing all these phone ring thefts. So it's helpful to have a bag, a fanny pack, something along your chest that is going to make it less easy to get your items stolen. And this isn't exclusive to the NOS Center. This has happened at Coachella. This has happened at different festivals throughout the United States. But it is a very common thing that people have expressed happens here. So be smart about it. Keep an eye out for your belongings. And at the same time, also don't get so sauced that you have 8-4 locos and you throw your phone in the crowd and you get so lit. And the next day you wake up trying to blame that somebody stole your phone. Because that also happens.
That also happens. Yeah, yeah. You might get jacked too, because I seen it. I seen it. I seen it.
Yeah.
We've been backstage so many times, and I seen people handcuffed on the side of the sidewalk.
But
So yeah,
it happens too. I mean,
yeah,
I've seen it in person where people are so lit that they start tossing their phones across the freaking crowds, bro.
yeah. You seen it?
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because bro, you gotta simmer down. Know your level.
Know your limit.
Eh,
Know your limit, and that's that extra sauce right there is know your limit. Don't push yourself. It's your first day, your first time. Take it easy. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. And tip number three that I'm going to say for going to the NOS Center is enjoy yourself. And when I say enjoy yourself, don't spend the entire night trying to, keep the group together and text people to meet up and, overwhelm yourself because you don't have cell phone service and you're trying to meet up with this person and that person all night long. You spend trying to run around. I've seen it. I myself have lived through that as well. And the biggest piece of advice is just go with the flow. The people that you're with, enjoy your time. Go check out different music, artists, stages that you otherwise wouldn't. Because that's also a really cool part of these experiences is that you get the opportunity to get exposed to music you otherwise wouldn't have in a live environment. So set up a meeting point, Don't stress out about meeting up with everybody and have a good time. Those are the top 3 tips that I would give for Beyond Wonderland. For anybody that's a veteran or going for the first time, these are the top 3 tips that I would give.
How do you feel about the Nas Center?
I love the NOS Center, bro. I'm glad that you asked that question. The NOS Center, the venue where Beyond Wonderland is taking place, I know that every single Insomniac event used to take place here, and they're slowly moving things out. I think that's a good thing as well. You know, the Queen Mary, the new venue that they got for Skyline, the venue that they use at the SoFi for Hard Summer. The NOS Center is still home to Beyond Wonderland and Escape, which I think are very suitable homes for these venues. But I love the NOS Center. I'll always stand for the NOS Center. It's one of the most historic rave venues in Southern California. And I'll go as far as to say that it's one of the most iconic rave venues in all of the United States.
They always had Beyond Wonderland at the Nas Center
Yes, Beyond Wonderland
since
has,
the start, since back in 2012.
yeah, since 2011 was the first Beyond Wonderland. Before it was called Beyond Wonderland, it was an event called How Sweet It Is. So essentially, it was like Beyond Wonderland before Beyond Wonderland was Beyond Wonderland.
Give us a quick story.
It was just like a rave that they threw where it's just kind of like an enchanted kind of vibe, electronic music, DJs, enchanted vibe. And then they just transitioned over to creating Beyond Wonderland as a brand, just setting up that Wonderland, that Mad Hatter, that teacup, that cool psychedelic kind of
Like
vibe for
Alice
a
in
festival.
Wonderland type of vibe. That's what it
Exactly.
kind of get.
Exactly, yeah. And they started the very first one in 2011. After that, Beyond Wonderland just grew that reputation, which is that enchanted, psychedelic Wonderland kind of vibe that people love. And it hits in the rave scene because it's very much imagination driven. And as far as the music, Beyond Wonderland has always personally been has always been my favorite Wonderland because it's always multi-genre. It's not just dubstep, it's not just trance music, it's not just house. It's a little bit of everything. The Southern California edition, which is where it started, they've had it every single year since 2011 at the NOS Center, with the exception of when they got removed from the NOS Center for a little bit and they were using every single event at the Glen Helen Amphitheater down the street. But aside from that, Beyond Wonderland, like the home in Southern California, has always been in San Bernardino, which I think is great. They've taken it to different places like the Bay Area, Chicago now, Pacific Northwest, and Washington, and they even had it in Mexico and Monterrey, Mexico, for an edition, which I got the opportunity to check that out, which was awesome.
Before it was called Beyond, what was it called?
It was called How Sweet It Is.
How Sweet It Is?
Yeah,
What a strange name.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Or I'd have to fact check that. It might have been called something else.
we'll,
I,
we'll figure it out. Put
yeah,
it in the subtitles or
yeah.
something.
Correct me in the comments.
Correct. Yeah, for those of you that have been going there for a couple of years,
Because I didn't go to the one where it was like in 2010, 2011, but I knew about it.
you knew about it,
I
but
knew
you
about
didn't
it.
go.
Yeah, I didn't go. Going back to like the NOS Center, I feel like is that goated venue where even after raves were getting banned and shut down and no venues wanted to have anything with electronic music, you look at today where it's like electronic music is like so socially acceptable and it's so cool and like every venue wants to have an EDM night or every venue wants to have like an EDM event now, whereas 2010 era after Los Angeles banned EDC, nobody wanted anything to do with electronic music. You know what venue was there and stuck up for the culture? The NOS Center. The NOS Center allowed events to continue. The NOS Center allowed events to go on until 2 a.m., especially after events started slowly coming back in like the electronic massive space. Everything would end at 11 p.m., midnight, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and everybody wanted to keep going, but nobody was permitted to anywhere in Southern California except for the NOS Center, who had the guts to stick up for the culture and say, we're going till 2 a.m.
Hell yeah.
2 a.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m. The NOS Center even was that venue that allowed EDC to grow to the level that it did in Los Angeles, because before EDC LA became a thing, the NOS Center was the home to EDC. So much rave history, so much culture, and raves have been going on there for the longest. And
Yeah.
it's like a hub. It's the capital. It's the hub. It's the home that everybody knows. People have memories there, and people hate it. People love it.
I know some people, throw some shade.
They think it's ghetto, but you know what I say to that? Go look at the clubs in Berlin. Like, you don't think those are in like rough areas, like with graffiti and sketchy areas? Go look at how we go to warehouse afters in Los Angeles. Like, the grimy, grungy graffiti sketchiness is a part of the rave. Go to Berlin, go to downtown Los Angeles, go to these grungy parties.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been to some afters,
you know,
some sketchy afters, man.
that's what I'm saying. It's part of the vibe, you
Yeah,
know?
I've been hired to shoot at some afters at 4 a.m. and I remember one of the ones that I went that was a little bit sketchy. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, let us know when you're here because my set starts at 4 a.m." And I'm like, "Well, I show up at 2." If I show up, I'm not gonna be there until like he said at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I told the guy I'm gonna pull up at 2. He said, pull up to the place, give me some location in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I show up to the location. They said, "Oh, I'm here to shoot so and so. This is my invitation. This is my thing."
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, just park over there." Got a little golf cart.
That's
Got in
awesome.
the golf cart, drove me to some other place where the after was going on.
Yeah.
And then I had my set there, and they told me that once you come in, you can't get out. I was like, all right, it's fine by me.
That's crazy.
I was there until like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. It was one of those afters
That's
after the afters.
no more afters after the afters.
Yeah. So, yeah, going back to the non-center, I know it gets a lot of shade.
Yeah.
What is the name of the venue? The one going on the 5 freeway, going towards Las Vegas, bro. The one
The Glen Helen.
that's what it's called.
Yeah.
They do the camping on one side. You gotta go to a little.
Yeah. That's the largest amphitheater in the United States. And then
That one sucks, bro.
that's where they have Nocturnal.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
That was a rough one for me. I know people. I think people like that one more than the national. You think because nature, it's out on the
Yeah,
nature. I think it's
I
what
think
it is,
so.
right?
Yeah, for sure. Plus, it's just a different venue, you know? Like,
Yeah, different place, different location.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think Beyond Wonderland's still my favorite one.
Same.
She's
It's always
good.
a good time, yeah.
So it was a good time.
There's been so many people, so many family members that I've taken to Beyond Wonderland as their first rave, and they just fall in love with it because of what Beyond Wonderland is.
Because it gives
It's
you
the
the vibe
vibe.
of like
Yeah.
like you're a kid, right? Into
Yeah.
like this place with colors and music and
You've never seen anything like it.
yeah, it's different. It's different. To me, my least favorite one is Escape. I know people like the scary stuff
The
and
Halloween,
this and
yeah.
Halloween theme. That's not my cup of tea. That's my least favorite one. But Beyond is my favorite one so
I
far.
agree. Yeah.
Hey, how safe is to eat those hot dogs from the street vendors, brother?
It depends on which one you go to. Some of them have been sitting there for a little while.
I
And
know you've been traveling
Yeah.
the world and been trying some street vendors out of Mexico now here too. So
Yeah.
what is your review? Any tips on that?
Those hot dogs, if you've been having a couple of drinks and you're starving, those hot dogs hit different. But you have to know which ones to go to. And I'll tell you this, you got to be careful that those hot dogs haven't been sitting there for a while, because a lot of people tell you, like, hey, if those hot dogs have been sitting there for a while, you got to watch out with that.
How can you tell?
If you can see that the grease has been absorbed within like the sausage, like it'll be like super, super like just wet, because they obviously have to reheat it. They're recooking it in the oil after it's already been cooked in the oil.
Yeah.
So the sausage is extra like soaked. That's my advice. If it's
Homie a chef.
and then also, you like, if you see them, like, as people are coming out, they're just throwing the sausages on there, like, hey, it's gonna be like 5 minutes till it's ready. Like, yeah, that's fresh, they're throwing it on there right in front of you.
Yeah.
But if you're walking right by and they're like, you see the thing like dripping again and like freaking oil, it's like, they're probably reheating that for the second or third time.
Have you had any of them?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I freaking loved eating those hot dogs after a night of partying, bro. It's like such Southern California culture. If you're coming to Beyond Wonderland from outside of California, like you've never been to a event, rave, electronic music event in Southern California, this is going to be a surprise to you. You're going to have no idea why there's so many people selling hot dogs, but this is just part of that culture in Southern California, and you have to just try it.
Yeah.
You just have to try it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they have it in Las Vegas?
They
The
used
street?
to. They
Street?
used to in the Las Vegas Speedway for EDC, but they get kicked out pretty aggressively now. So I
Yeah.
don't think that I'm sure there's one or two, but they do not have it to the level that you will see it like at a Los Angeles electronic music event or a NOS Center electronic music event.
I think the craziest I ever seen it was a Hard Summer this year.
Yeah.
When you had
Yeah.
the booth.
We had the booth
Holy
there.
shit! I never seen so many of them, bro. It was
Like 300, huh?
like it was a lot, brother. Like I think I have a video. If I find the video, I'll post it. But man, you see these people running through the because I think after a certain time, right, they just start letting people in.
Yeah.
Because they want to clear the entrance. You start seeing coming in like
Running there to like sell hot dogs.
yeah, I mean they're hustling. You know what I mean? These
Yeah.
people, that's how they make their money too. So I respect the hustle. I come from that culture, brother. I come from that. I can't talk shit because hustle respects hustle. So
Yeah.
I see it, bro. They just trying to make a buck. You know what I mean? To pay the bills.
I kind of want to like do something like that one day where we like go after a festival or something like that and we just pop up like a tent and start like selling t-shirts.
We
Like,
could.
I think it'd be pretty cool. Just for fun, right?
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, like just for fun, just start like slanging t-shirts and like see who knows about the brand and who doesn't, and then just do it kind of like as a social experiment. We're like t-shirt, 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 t-shirt. Like, you know how they're like hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. We're like t-shirt, 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 t-shirt.
We can sell t-shirts like that.
Yeah, or we freaking pull up in a hot dog cart, and instead of like grilling hot dogs and stuff, like we pull out that we're selling like XXXDCD hot dog t-shirts.
One of the things what I like about the brand, and I'm gonna say this from an outsider, is that I can tell you care.
Yeah.
And that to me means a lot. I've been here with you.
Yeah.
And I've seen how you make the shirts, how you make the hoodies, why this hoodie is this, why this hoodie is that, why this one's special, what makes it different. So little details that the details is what makes a difference. Most people, I personally purchase merch from music festivals just because I forgot my hoodie and I'm cold. Now I get a hoodie or like this is a cool design, and I can tell you, brother, those shirts don't last long.
No,
they don't last. Just a couple washes and
done.
They be looking great. They be looking great. I tell you that much.
It's so crazy that you mentioned this. I love getting feedback from customers and from people that buy from us. And it always shocks me how surprised people are that the quality is good when it comes to XXXDCD, because the bar is so low in like the festival, rave, electronic music space, where fast fashion is just kind of like the expectation. Where I come from like a rave background, but I also grew up on like streetwear culture, which is what makes us different. That's where you see like that intersection of XXXDCD being rave and streetwear, where it's very rave centric, but it's built on a foundation and quality of streetwear, where the product, the quality is going to hold its ground and be something that you can wear in and out the rave. So it's like you said, I really do care. I wear it in confidence because it's like the product, the quality, the story is fire.
It's true. It's true. I have a couple hoodies from you, and I wear them all the time. I have this one right now. Now we're dropping up the new hats. I know we haven't talked about it too.
These hats are crazy, bro.
They look good on you, bro.
Yeah.
Dropping up the new hats. We embroidered these hats.
Heck yeah.
It's pretty badass. So we dropping up the new merch. The summer 2026 is coming up.
We're gonna have the tie-dye, we're gonna have the sleeveless tees, we're gonna have the caps, we're gonna have the bandanas.
The bandanas, brother.
They're gonna go hard.
Yeah, those are lifesavers. If you like to go to a music festival, you're planning to go name to Coachella, pick yourself one of those. You're gonna need it. Trust me, you're gonna need it. I've been to a lot of events and they're lifesavers. Even if you think there's no dust, brother, all these people walking,
yeah,
they're picking up.
Yeah.
So I always throw one on just in case.
That makes sense.
Because the next day, bro,
you feel it.
Hell yeah, you want to be ready to go again. So you gotta get protected.
One of the most interesting things about One of the most interesting things about Beyond Wonderland this year is the fact that they're gonna have Carl's Jr. there, bro. Like,
Oh, I saw it in the poster. It's gonna be one of the sponsors, right?
yeah, and
That's crazy.
Carl's Jr., if you guys are watching this video, tap in with us with XXXDCD, hottest brand in the rave scene. We would love to work with you guys on hyping it up that you're going to be at Beyond Wonderland, that you guys are doing something there. I love the burgers, love the fries, and growing up, Carl's Jr. was always something special that my mom would get us when it was like the weekend and it was like going out, like a celebration for us getting Carl's Jr., bro. And to see them at Beyond Wonderland and having something there, I would love to cover that, bro. So tap in with us, Carl's Jr. Triple X DCD will run it up. We'll hype it up that you guys are gonna be there.
Carl's Jr. has always been like the high end hamburger on
Yeah.
the fast food side.
For
I
sure.
feel like McDonald's and Burger. I'm sorry, McDonald's and Jack in the Box are tied right there.
Yeah.
Then I would say Burger King, and
Yeah.
then Carl's Jr. would be like the fancy one, right?
Carl's Jr., bro. Their branding, their
Yeah.
aesthetic, the logo.
The star.
Yeah, I like the brand of Carl's Jr. as a brand. Hit us up, Carl's Jr. Let's run it up for Beyond Wonderland. Let's make some noise.
That's crazy. Is this the first time they been a sponsor?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. Yes. And they're not even talking about it. So I'm just like,
Why?
let's work. Let's work. We'll hype it up.
Are we the only ones paying attention to this, or
Literally, bro. The number one. When people ask, who do you want to see at Beyond Wonderland? Carl's Jr., bro.
and us too? Triple X DCD.
And Triple X DCD.
Yeah.
Anything else is like your answer does not matter.
It's true. It's true. So we're gonna be there at Beyond Wonderland. We're gonna set up a meetup too.
Oh,
If you're going,
yes, let's go.
meet up with us.
Triple X DCD meetup at Beyond
We're
Wonderland.
gonna have a surprise.
Let's go. We're gonna have some surprises for you guys.
Anything else you wanna
I
add?
think that's it for now. Let's keep building the brand. Thank you to everybody that's copping product, sharing the brand. So many people, Mexico City at EDC, Skyline Music Festival, at the Underground, at the Afters, throughout the United States, getting feedback online, in person. Thank you so much to everybody that's supporting us and building up the brand with us. Want to say thank you. Take a moment to say thank you. We're building it up together. We're going to keep building it up. We're going to keep running it up all 2026 through the product, through the booths, through the events, through the pop-ups, and through the people that we're working and collaborating with. Keep an eye out for what we're running in April and all 2026. Keep sharing it, keep copping product, and keep running it up when you wear XXXDCD.
We appreciate everybody watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you guys in the next one.